Good morning, everybody. My name is Mike Dufresne. I'm with Apex Geoscience. I am here on behalf of Brian Testo, President and CEO of Grizzly Diamonds Limited, which is soon to be renamed Grizzly Diamonds Discoveries, Inc. Mr. Testo, more commonly known as the Grizz, is very busy on site. He's currently at the drill in Greenwood. I've been asked to speak on his behalf. The company symbol is GZD, and it trades on the TSX Venture exchange. Grizzly Diamonds is an aggressive Canadian exploration company focused on exploring for world-class gold and base metal deposits in British Columbia, and also for diamonds and industrial minerals, including potash in Alberta, Canada. The focus of the 2009 exploration program is our precious base metal properties in southern British Columbia in the Greenwood area, where we are successfully searching for gold, silver, copper, platinum, and palladium on more than 210,000 acres of mineral property. We've got about a $1 million exploration program during 2009, which includes the field exploration and drilling. You can see on this slide on the east side the results of the 2008 Airborne Geophysical Survey. We have also flown approximately another 25% of the property during 2009 summer season, and diamond drilling at least 2, if not 3 targets commenced mid-November and is continuing at this time. This slide more clearly shows the location of the Greenwood properties in relation to the U.S. border and the main gold-producing trends in the area, which is affectionately called the Republic Graben area. Between Greenwood and the Republic Graben, there have been more than 7 million ounces of gold discovered and mined over the past 100 years, with 3 to 4 million of those ounces in the past 20 years alone. It's an area of historic mining camps, which has been poorly explored, mainly because of the fragmented land position or land ownership of mineral rights, particularly in the Greenwood area. Grizzly's amalgamation of the various claims in the area, in the Greenwood area, make it possible to use modern exploration tools, such as the airborne geophysical surveys that we've been flying. There are new resources to be found. We believe Kinross Gold Corporation's Buckhorn Mine, which was put into production last year, is located just a few kilometers to the south and has a resource of approximately 1.6 million ounces. Infrastructure in the area is second to none. All our targets are accessible by road. Paved highways exist all over. Power, water, skilled labor, and even a couple of gold copper mills exist nearby and are accessible for custom milling. As mentioned previously, in 2008, we flew a 2,500 line kilometer helicopter-borne time domain conductivity and magnetic survey. In 2009, we flew an additional 1,600 line kilometer survey, and approximately 75% of our property is now covered with this new technology survey. The time domain conductivity survey is new technology, and it's resulted in the discovery of many new gold and base metal deposits across the world over the last 5 to 6 years. A part of which I have been present at some of them. These surveys have yielded hundreds of targets to follow up on in the Greenwood area, and the data will be used for many years to come in the search for gold and base precious metal deposits. Here are a couple photos, some of the crew prospecting during the summer of 2009 on one of the conductivity targets. Many sulfide zones were found at the root of some of these conductivity targets, along with numerous historic workings and, in some cases, old mines. This particular showing is a gold-copper sulfide zone, and this is Mike Dufresne, myself, Grizzly's geologist. I have been conducting exploration for more than 25 years. During that period, I've been part of 2 separate million-ounce gold discoveries in the Arctic, and pretty fired up about the potential of the Greenwood area. This is the current drill program, some of the core from the 28 prospect. The drilling commenced on November 15th and is continuing as we speak. We are currently moved over to the Lawless target area. We have been intersecting prospective sulfide zones in both areas, and we expect assays in the next 2 to 3 weeks from the first couple of holes. Both of these targets were identified from historic work, field work that we conducted this past summer, and the 2009 airborne survey. Sampling has yielded up to 99.5 grams per ton, or 2.9 ounces per ton gold at a couple of these targets. And also during the 2009 program, we discovered a large 500 by 800 meter magnetic anomaly at the Sappho area, which was a result of the 2008 airborne survey. Ground sampling returned results of up to 27 grams per ton platinum, along with 5 to 6% copper. This target will be part of a future drill program. Grizzly Ray at it is an example of one of the many historic workings in the area. This one of the very poorly explored areas is northwest of Greenwood, the town of Greenwood, and is identified as a Copper Mountain area. It's never been drilled. There's a number of interesting conductivity and magnetic anomalies, along with many historic mines, adits, workings, and we believe significant high priority potential. Anyone interested in knowing more about the history of the area during the gold rush times could buy the book Ghost Towns and Mining Camps of the Boundary Company by Garnet Basque. One thing we know for sure is that minerals do not know about provincial boundaries. There are 10 or 11 potash mines in Saskatchewan. This map shows the Grizzly permits relative to the Alberta-Saskatchewan border. The 10 or 11 potash mines in Saskatchewan produce 65% of the world's potash, and the Prairie Evaporite, which hosts the potash, trends right across the border into eastern Alberta. Grizzly was one of the first companies out of the blocks to stake land in the area, and has done so on the basis of examining old oil and gas cores. It was determined from this examination that there's potash in Alberta and of reasonable grades and reasonable thicknesses. So Grizzly staked 1.4 million acres. We are the biggest landholder in the region. Drilling is now needed to provide highly necessary resource numbers for the potash, and hopefully we will be able to provide some potash for fertilizer for a hungry world. Grizzly's first love is diamonds, and northern Alberta is what Grizzly was founded on. Grizzly land holdings cover about 1 million acres. A total of 16 known kimberlites have been identified on the lands. At least 4 of the Buffalo Hills kimberlites are diamondiferous. We discovered 3 of them in 2008, and bulk sampling is required at least at 2 of them to look for good-sized macros. You can see the results on the slide for BE2 and BE03 with a significant number of microdiamonds. With only 23 million shares outstanding, shareholders of GZD are poised to benefit from the prospective drilling that is occurring and also from the future potash and diamond prospects. With gold topping $1,200 per ounce, platinum close to $1,500 per ounce, and copper back over $3 a pound, we believe we are in the right place at the right time, and we'll be happy to have you join us as part of the Grizzly family.